Okay, so today I want to talk about a couple of things that I've been thinking about lately more than before, I guess. And lately, I've been thinking about how I've been losing myself. I've been losing my tracks, I've been losing my goals, I've been losing a lot of my ambitions, and haven't been feeling the greatest, but I'm holding on fine. Okay. Right now I've been thinking about the reasons why I've been feeling like this, why I've been losing myself. And the number one thing that would help me against losing myself would be keeping it fresh. And by that I mean that just like most of my peers, I've been running from my responsibilities. Taking care of myself hasn't really been my priority. Setting up a decent sleep pattern is nothing compared to having a fun night with friends. And instead of trying to learn new skills or honing old skills, I've been just slacking off. God, there are mosquitoes. Like, one warm date happened, which was yesterday, and mosquitoes are fucking everywhere, and how? How is that a thing? At this point, I can't really remember when was the last time I tried to play a new chord on guitar, or even try out a new theory for guitar. And I guess it's all my fault because I wasn't really making it interesting. I was just doing the old, same old, you know, you sit down, you pick up the guitar and just fiddle with it a little bit, and that's it. You call that practice? No, you're not learning anything new, and you're not improving. You're actually getting worse because the stuff that you're already playing, it's muscle memory at that point, and you're not taking the full advantage of the time that you're trying to spend on learning something. Like, that's not practice. When I saw that Adam Neely, the YouTuber slash bassist, how he makes things fresh for himself is that he makes himself do things that are quite a bit outside his comfort zone. He was playing Charlie Parker solos on a ukulele.
Something like that. I actually just kind of got lost a little bit in that, which kind of goes to show whenever you kind of remove your normal routine, there is the chance that you will get lost in your practice a little bit more than if you just kept doing the same thing over and over on your instrument. I find the most inspiration through things that are different. So when I eventually go back to start practicing my main instrument, things feel fresher and I feel a lot more permission to just seek out the things that I find most interesting.
I don't know how to play this. It piqued my interest and I wanted to try something as well. It makes you get lost into your work and you don't worry about other stuff. You only think about the thing that you're doing right then. I guess that's it. I haven't really let myself wander around in my mind and just do random things. Throw everything else out the window and just focus on that one thing. All that I was doing is just checking up on my phone, everything, fucking watching Netflix, YouTube, video games, you name it. You're just intaking information. It's not something that you would need if you want to be an actual creator. At this point, everybody's creative, but not everybody's a creator, because instead of creating, you just consume. That's all you do. Just consume. More info. Oh my god. Newsflash. Oh my god. Breaking news. Oh, that's even worse. Look at that. Fucking Stephen Hawking's. Oh shit. Instagram post. Oh, titties. Let's watch porn instead of doing something productive. Fucking hell. What is wrong with us, people? We need to just make stuff. Instead of letting myself wander, I was just letting games, sometimes even friends and media get in the way of me getting lost into something that I enjoy. Maybe even exploring and making something unique. Ah, yes, routines. I've not been exercising as much as I did, and especially not in as many ways as I usually did. Ever since I broke my finger, I have been out of my element. It kind of threw me off. I didn't feel motivated for the longest time, and the routine that I had got completely demolished. I was trying to figure out what to do, and how to pursue life in the stage that I'm in. It's hard to stare at a blank page and figure out what to do. I guess the routine helped me as a solid footing to build up whatever habits I wanted, but since my usual routine got ruined, I have to rebuild and I have to make a new schedule. I thought if I moved to the summer house where I'm located currently, the awful habits would have to change with the environment. I was right. Well, partially. I have the opportunity to make healthier food and learn how to make new types of food because my parents aren't gonna be making food for me most of the time. In here, I have to make my own food every day, every meal, which is great. And I've been going outside more since there's not a lot of spots that you can go outside in the city and like actually enjoy them. But in here, I'm surrounded by nature. I can go skate, I can go ride my bike in the mountains. What are they called? In the hills, take a walk around the seashore. And I'm in this really cozy, tiny room. I have instruments all around me, camera, blank pages that can potentially be created into something amazing. It's a new canvas, it's a new start. You have the ability to start over and not fall into the slump again. That's the worst feeling. Want to do something, but not being able to do anything about it. It's the worst feeling in the world, and I'm trying to counter that by doing things, which is not easy, but it's definitely nice. You feel like you've accomplished something. It's better than doing nothing and sitting inside all day. I'm exercising every day by committing to the 100 Days of Sweat challenge, which keeps me on track. Oi, cat. Stop doing... Oh my god. Don't. Good. You're gonna ruin my guitar. One of the most important things that I've been thinking about lately is creating. I want to believe that our only purpose on this planet is to create. It is a rough world out there for people who try to make something, only to stand at the mercy of what others think about your work that you put so much time and effort into. And it might not be fair. You might not be fairly treated a lot of the times. But you shouldn't make something only if you seek validation from others. And you shouldn't make something if others' opinions crush your will to do it. You have to do it for yourself. If you enjoy singing and you might be able to make someone's day by chance on the internet or whatever, that's great. Do it. Anything that you make can be a way to cope with some issue that you're facing in everyday life. It helps you celebrate the good, the bad, and the ugly in our day-to-day life. To create is to make the world just a little bit better. If not for many people, then at least one. I believe that the impact one's work can leave on another person is huge. I have so many inspirations, so many idols, so many people that I look up to just because of their work. Even if I don't really enjoy them as a person or anything, I can still admire the work that they put into whatever project that I admire so much. And like a couple days ago, it was just my luck that I saw this dude, what's his name, Felly? He was like making a groovy music piece.
Hey, bro. No intro, we're just gonna get into it. I woke up feeling a little funky, you know what I'm saying? Cool, man, this shit sound groovy. I woke up feeling a little groovy. Got that real boy feel that I've been looking for.
Honestly, it cheered me up. You know, I wasn't feeling too great. This seemingly simple thing, a video about a man just making music, it's not a huge thing, but it can have such a huge impact on one's day and make it just a little bit better. And if you can do that with just creating a video or a song or a podcast, whatever, I believe there's no greater feeling than having someone relate or enjoy your work. Okay, so with me getting back into skating once again, I realized that getting better is a huge grind. Like, to do anything is an immense effort. Even like learning the basic chords for guitar was so difficult. I do remember being a beginner. It was like one of the worst things in my life. Most of us have just forgotten about the fact that being a beginner is really hard work, you know? And it's a constant grind, and most of the time it just sucks, you know? You get hurt, you lose focus, you lose motivation, you forget to do it, anything can happen. And beginning a habit or maintaining a skill, nothing is more difficult than that. Nothing is more difficult than a usual day-to-day life. Because to get good at something, you have to do it every day, and there is no closure. It's not a movie. You have to do it no matter how you feel if you want to accomplish something. And it is terrifying to think that you have to do something every single day. And that's why you need to keep it fresh. And it's not easy to do that. It's actually a really difficult task.
And every day is such a hassle. But if you do it every day, it's less pain. I don't know how is it certain that something every day gets less and less painful. But it is true. Is that him? Is that him? Is that the dude? Is it him? Is it fucking him? It's very close. Nah, you need to do that Asian look, dude. Oh, don't. Oh no.